Hi everyone, it's Lehman with Lace Covered Skies. I'm here today. Well, I'm not exactly sure how this video is gonna turn out or what it will be, but I kind of just wanted to come on here and talk about my next journal. It's gonna be a children's junk journal, and I've chosen this book for the cover. And I kind of wanted to just show you the book and then show you how I got the book and kind of go over papers that I've chosen for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of go over this book. I think it's really cute. I don't really see many like this, so I'm really glad I found it. It's just different, you know, from other books from the 50s. And this one was from 1954. The colors are just super cute. And the drawings are a little bit different. So cute. And I was kind of reading through this book, and there's some interesting topics. They talk a lot about like making things and ways to do things. Just seems like a really cool book. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting it up. So I like to kind of bend it like this first to see what's going on in there. So there's like a good space. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my X-Acto knife and just kind of start carefully cutting into the sides to like release it. I do see some glue in there. The spine is kind of brittle. This book is a little bit thin, so I think I'm going to end up making my own spine. Okay, so it's going a little bit easier. So because I'm going to make my own spine, I'm not going to be as careful as I would if I wanted to keep the spine. Yeah, it's very brittle. Okay, so I still want to get it off of the spine though. Like I cut into the cover. Let me try to get back on track. Okay. There we go. All right. So one side is released, and it looks really clean. So it's in really good, clean condition. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. I think I could probably cut this with scissors, but let me just start this like this, see how easy it goes. Okay, so perfect. So I will be cutting this part off, and maybe I'll do something with this, like make a bookmark, or it's a little bit fragile for that, a little bit brittle, but I'll see what I can do with it. But I'm basically gonna make a spine to make this a little bit thicker, and I think it's gonna be super cute. All right, so I also want to go over what I do when I tend to use the original pages a lot, and this is what I usually do. So I'll find the center to one, like one of the signatures in the book, and I go ahead and I cut off the thread then I will start pulling the pages up one by one. This paper is very good quality. I think the printing is 1954, yeah. So it is from 1954. There's no later date on here, but the pages are in really good condition. So I normally will take it off of this and then just do a few pages. And then of course I'll go through and I'll, pick and choose and stuff. But for right now, I just wanted to show you what I do. So I'll keep doing that until I get to the glued spot where it's not part of that signature anymore. Then I'll go ahead and I'll find another middle of the signature and I'll do the same thing. And then these parts, sometimes it's just glued, so I won't get a whole spread. Like I won't get a whole spread like this, but I'll just get like that single page, which is fine too, But what I like to do, I'm gonna need to clean that up later. But what I like to do is I like to use this to go ahead and use it in the book as well, because that way I get it's not like I'm getting only one side and having to fold it this way, but I get it right side up, and I like that a lot in my journals. So I'll go ahead and just use this as one of the pages, and sometimes I will cut off a little bit of the edge so that it'll be smaller than it was originally in the book. And then I'll use that page to measure, let's say, scrapbook paper. So I'll use it as a guide to make my other pages in the signatures. And if these holes right here are, if it looks fragile or something like that, I will try to reinforce this by maybe taking another page. Let's say this was one page, and then I'll sew over it. So I'll sew a line like that, and then I'll go ahead and fold it. And then this, sometimes I'll sew this down, or do whatever it is that I need to make this a little bit thicker, if that makes sense. And yeah, so that's what I usually do. I like using a lot of the original pages in the books, and it's convenient too, because like I mentioned before, it's a perfect size for it, So now I want to kind of show you some pages that I've picked out for this journal. Pages and some fabrics and stuff. So like I mentioned, this is a children's junk journal. So I'm using this. This I got last weekend at a, what was it, an estate sale. And I filmed a haul, but I probably won't upload it for a while, so you'll see it later on. But I want to use this in this journal. It's already been washed. I just need to iron it. Not sure exactly how I'm going to use it yet. This is also from that same estate sale. Now, a lot of my hauls are pre-filmed, so I kind of wait when I don't have videos and I'll upload them. So you might see this before you see the haul itself. So just to let you know. But this is actually a Holly Hobby card. I didn't realize it before, but it's Holly Hobby. I'm gonna put that in the journal. I'm gonna put these cards. This one is really cool. There's a little thing in the back, and this was, you punched it out, and then you can let the doll walk. They say, if you put it on a carpet and kind of rotate it, she walks. So I thought that was kind of cool. But that's gonna go in the journal probably. This is from an old workbook. I'm gonna use this fabric. I'm gonna use this page from an old workbook. Probably gonna cover this up and leave the eye. This is the envelope from that big doll, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna include that, but It's another thing from a workbook. Children's dictionary pages. This page, I'm probably going to cut this out and then use this image also. And see if, oh, I'll probably be able to use this too. Cool. This. I'm thinking of doing something with children's book page text. So I might do a video on that. I'm kind of thinking up ideas right now. I got some really cheap watercolor paints from the 99-cent store. Actually, it's called Dollar King. But I just tried painting over it, and I think it ended up pretty cool. I might Mod Podge over it. And I did the same with this one. This is from my previous project. I had extras, so I'm going to include that. This is more watercolor that I did. This is leftover from the last project. This is also leftover. I tend to do a lot of these are leftovers from previous projects. So I tend to do a lot of extra like embellishments and stuff like that. And I'll file it away according to like the genre, like children's or retro or whatever. So these are scraps I'm gonna end up using. Some more of these leftovers. This is leftover. This is like ditto paper. Sometimes the purple will bleed off, but I'm fine with that, so I think it gives it a cool effect, and it is a junk journal. This is really thin paper from a typewriter. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. This is from a really big book, and I'm probably gonna make an envelope out of this. And then this is part of the, this is, you know, the poem that goes with this. And I might put it into the envelope or something. Same with this one. And then some scrapbook paper that I chose. So, again, these are scraps. I like that print a lot. Love this striped one. I thought this might go well together, these two color combinations. And then I thought this might go well together. Oh no, whoops, wrong one. I thought these might go well together. And then these two. And then these two. So this is a lot of pages, but I just pulled them out just in case, you know, so I could have options. But I'm not sure how thick this is gonna be. And I tend to like to do like this is kind of like brainstorming for me, so I'll just kind of pull out a lot of things, pull more than I need, and probably end up with extra. And then as I go along, I'll just like pick and choose what I feel like. So, all right, let me know what you think of this kind of video. I might do some more like this as I go along with this journal. But thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.